good, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Giselle, and this is the Black Table Conversations with Miss Giselle. And tonight we have with us Miss Erotica Queen herself. Shawn-Taye is in the building. Say hey to everybody.
Hello, hello.
How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for stopping past the Black Table, and congratulations on being selected as one of our top authors of the month. So uh,
Thank you. Thank you.
it's been
Appreciate it.
absolutely. So let's just dive in and talk about you. Let's get a little history. Like, tell us about yourself.
I'm a mom of three. In my spare time, what little I do have, that's when I use that time to write, try to write. I do short stories, I do poetry. I've been writing for a very long time. I want to say since the third grade. I've been writing since elementary school. I started writing short stories back in 2010, I believe. And after reading one of Zane's books, it was her book Afterburn. And I said to myself, I said, now I could write a novel. I said, if she could do it, I could do it. I said, I could do that. And that's when I started writing Not Mine to Keep. So I started it way back then, like 2011. And I didn't actually finish it until 2018. So it took a while to just finish it from beginning to end. It took some time. I didn't want to rush it. I wanted to make sure it was done right. So that's where the book came from.
Well, I love it. And you know what? The best stuff is good when you take your time and let it marinate. That's like the best stew.
Yeah.
Definitely the best combination is taking your time and making it. You want the sound and the storyline that you really want.
Right.
You don't want to do it and be
Right.
regretful. So that's dope.
Exactly. You don't want to rush through anything just to have something on paper. You want to make sure it's done right. You want to take your time and put your all into it, and you want to produce the best piece of work that you can.
Facts, facts. I'm with you, and I'm loving your hair. Just
Thank
saying,
you.
I'm loving it. Seriously, that's how I look usually. So
Hmm.
sometimes I have it my curls popping. This time I was like, let me press it out, blow dry it. Got a little snatchback ponytail. I like doing my snatchbacks. I think it's cute. Keep it.
Yeah.
However, but I love the diversity in her hair.
Thank you.
Now let's talk about. We know what got you to writing the book and ultimately like producing that product. But what made
Hmm.
you select erotica as your genre of choice?
That's a really good question. What made me select erotica? Um, I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know. I just needed something different. At the time when I started writing the short stories, I was still married. I'm no longer married, got divorced years ago. I think I used it as an outlet. It was something for me to kind of just put my feelings into and, just to escape the reality. So writing became something I did to just kind of, soothe my nerves and calm my soul. So, that's just what came out. It was just the nasty stuff.
Girl, okay. Well, I want to say nasty. The connection stuff. It's just the
Yeah,
way.
the connection stuff, the adult stuff.
Yes, the adult connections. Amazing. Now, with your book, now, what's your best? I would say, how many? I want to see what's your best story. Like, which story resonates like the most with you? I don't know.
Ooh.
Like, what's the one that you want people once they go and buy your book say, "Hey, you do not want to miss this one."
So from the short stories book, ah, I don't know. All of them have their own tone to it. Each story has its own tone, its own scene, its own, like, the reason I call it mind sex is because each of the short stories, none of them have a character, like a specific character. I use no names. So I want the reader to be able to pick up the book, read the story, and kind of imagine themselves
Oh, I
in the
like that.
story. So that's why there are no names used, because I want you to be able to sit back, relax, and just kind of disappear into the story and envision yourself in the story. So I can't pick just one because I can resonate, with something from each story. That's for the short story book. Now, for the novel, Not Mine to Keep, I can relate to that so much. So, because of the fact that I was a married woman, so I was able to write the wife's perspective from a wife. I have been a girlfriend before, so I was able to write from that perspective. And, like most women, some of us have been the other woman before. So I was able to write a little bit from that perspective. So it's the Not Mine to Keep was based on, stories I've heard from other people, some of my own personal experiences. So it's something that I think can resonate with a little bit of everybody.
Love it, love it, love it. Now, where can people find your projects? Like where, if anyone wants to purchase your books, because how many books do
Both
you have?
books So both books are available on Amazon. You can Google the title, and I believe Not Mine to Keep will come up on a couple of other sites, but Amazon, since everybody shops on Amazon, you can find both of them there. And I believe you can only put one link in your bio on Instagram. So I believe only one of the books, the link is there. But once you go into that link and it brings you up to Amazon, you can click on my name and the other book would pop up under my name.
All right. And what's the name of the other book?
So we have Not Mine to Keep, which is the novel. And then we have Mind Sex, which is the short story book.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I like how you have it all like a mix. So you have the storyline, and then you have multiple storylines without the
Yes.
story. So guys, if you're looking for something that you kind of want to use with your spouse for like foreplay purposes, you may want to look at the short story book, because you can put you and your spouse into the unknown spots and kind of play along with it. I love where you're going with your brand. That's
Yeah,
me.
there's a story in it. Like I said, each story has its own setting. So there's a story in there that takes place in a movie theater. There's one that takes place in a hotel room, in an office building. So
I'm just role play. I'm feeling, if you want a role play book, especially guys, Valentine's Day is around the corner, right after Christmas.
right.
They start putting out Valentine's Day stuff, but you can make your Valentine's Day exciting, guys. Purchase the book, and you guys can play out a couple of these
Read a story together and play it out with each other.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Definitely, definitely. I love it. This is that's an awesome brand. I haven't heard of anything like that before. So you created a genre, or like a market within itself. So
Right.
congratulations with you on that. Now,
Thank you.
With that said, I know you said you don't have anything new coming up, but you will be working on a website. However, what would you like to leave with the audience, like on a positive, inspirational food for thought?
Never give up on your passions. Never give up on your dreams, even when you feel like you're tired and you can't push through anymore, and you don't want to dedicate yourself and your time to it. No, push through, follow your passion always, and never give up on yourself.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And guys, on that note, we're gonna sign off. And until next time, peace, love, and reparations.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime. We're gonna come back once you get that website up.
Yes.
All right. Signing off.
But if a man doesn't have a job or an income, he has neither life nor liberty and the possibility for the pursuit of happiness.
When you think of your life, could it be a book? A lot of people have stories to tell, but they just don't know how to translate it to paper. This is why I created Area Justice Media Group, LLC. At Area Justice Media Group, we are entertainment. Instead of a script, we write our own stories, use our own imagination, and entertain readers all around the world. My name is Elizabeth Roberts, and I'm an author and a book publisher. Not only do I publish books, but I make them come to life on the TV screen. I have had one of my books featured on The Real. I have worked with numerous celebrities in the book and film industry. My book trailers / short films are now available on Roku, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and more. I have had the pleasure of writing a 2-hour feature film, and I have now helped over 30 authors get published with their books being distributed via Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and more. In addition, I publish all genres, so nobody will be left out. In traditional publishing, you have to hire an editor, copywriter, formatter, and cover designer. At Area Justice Media Group, I am your one-stop shop from publishing to getting your book on the TV screen. Welcome to the group.